playing for Black Rhinos. So far, has produced a wonderful save to deny the Zimbabwe select team an early lead here at Rufaro. Throw into the Zimbabwe defense forces. It's taken quickly. Back to the goalkeeper, Lennon Gonese. He finds Colin Mulea. So the Zimbabwe defense force is in all red. If you have just joined us, our sincere apologies for a technical hitch-up here at Rufaro Stadium. As the Zimbabwe defense loses possession, a dangerous area, cross comes off, headed away. But they recover. So the Zimbabwe defense force is in all red, and the Zimbabwe select team in all green. Donovan Bernard in goals, wearing jersey number 16. Looking for Andrew Mbemba. The two teams lining up as follows. Zimbabwe select team, it's Bernard Donovan in goals. Farai Banda from Manika Diamonds, Andrew Mbemba from Highlanders, Ishe Mauchi from Simba Bora, Michael Charamba Chickenin, Juan Mtuta FC Platinum, Brian Banda FC Platinum. As you witness here, a free kick to the Zimbabwe Defense Forces team just outside the penalty box. On the right hand side channel here. And under it is jersey number 17, Muchisa Tatenda. So the Zimbabwe Defense Force in all red, attacking the Mbare end. And this Warrior select team attacking the city end here at Rufaro. And in the commentary box, I'm joined here by veteran coach and birthday boy, Bekim Pilonyoni. Very good afternoon to you, coach. Exactly back here. This is Michael Charamba on the right hand side channel here. Can he find his way past? There's Andrew Mbemba. Back in midfield there. Trying to chip the ball over, but Gonesa is there. Dispatches a long one over the center circle, but to no man's land. They lose possession, throw into the Zimbabwe select side. So, Jethro Hunizarira, the Zipper technical director, opting to go for a 3-4-3 formation. Ishe Mauchi from Simbabora. Farai Banda from Manika Diamonds. Musona Water back to Ishe Mauchi. Looking for Michael Tapera. Zimbabwe Defense Forces regain possession. All the way back to Prince Mutasa, to the goalkeeper now. Lennon Gonese. Katande Valentine. Long ball over the center circle. Cleared by Farai Banda. Michael Charamba, Johan Mtuta, Brian Banda. Ishe Mauche, jersey number 17. Michael Tapera. Tapera! It's a goal! Zimbabwe select side. Found the back of the net in time on Machope. The man from Simba. Taking his goal scoring from club to national team. Becky, what a goal by the select side here.
Yes, a well-worked goal. Not goal from an individual, but from the team. Because Michael Tapera was the one who started, and all the flashes which were done, and Machope was just there to finish as a finisher. Brilliant finish from Machope.
Yes, some good work there by Michael Tapera. I think continuing from where he left when they went to the COSAFA Cup there, he scored 2 brilliant goals for the Warriors in South Africa. And today you could see the way he eliminated the soldiers here. The defense forces there. As you can see the technical bench there, I can see fitness trainer Abraham Baiwa celebrating with Jethro Hunizarira.
Yes, definitely the technical team are very happy because when you are leading, you are in control. They have been having more possession in the just fight. They now have got a goal, which means that the underdogs now needs to pull up their socks.
Philip Chamunorwa losing possession back to the goalkeeper. There is Philip Chamunorwa. Miguel Friedman from Bulawayo Chiefs concedes a throw in. Defense forces, there is Tatenda Muchisa. Valentine Katsande in possession. Looking for Tatenda Mchisa, but the ball is too long there. It goes to Farai Banda. Throw into the Zimbabwe select side. Donovan is looking for it, but the throw was a bit slow. 1-0 in favor of the Zimbabwe select side. Katsande Valentine. Leroy Bernard. Alan Tawarisa losing possession. Musona Walter gets past his marker. Timon Machope. But this time Katsande disturbs him. That is Valentine. Allowing Lennon Gonesa to clear. Michael Charamba. This is Giovanni Mutudza. Mutudza of the Platinum in possession. He finds just number 6 for the Warriors. Charamba Michael. Good footwork there. Alan Tawarwisa for the Zimbabwe Defense Forces. Just number 10. Step over. It's at the box. Good clearance by Andrew Mbemba on Mauchi. That should be Mauchi, Mauchi Becky. That was some good defensive there by the centre back.
Yes, very good defensive from Mauchi. I think he is one of the youngest defenders we have in the Zimbabwe team, and he has improved a lot and doing extremely well as a defender. And just he is now in the national team.
But surprisingly, at his club there, Simba Bora, he's not commanding a first team jersey there, but the national team selectors finding it suit for him to fit into their system.
Yes, of late he has started to command first 11. I think the past 2 games he has been playing first 11 for Simba, which is a sign that the boy is doing well, and I want to believe that if he continues working hard, he's going to be one of the best defenders for the national team.
Exactly, Becky. And then the Zimbabwe Defense Forces getting a free kick at a very promising position there, and behind it is Tatenda Muchisa with just number 17 there. Let's see how they work out their set pieces. If their coach there, who is the Stephen Mapepa from Chapungu, they had the time to do some set piece work in there. They just dangerous ball inside the box, headed away by Andrew Mbemba. Giovanni Mutudza with a clearance, but not quite. Defense Forces clear. Muchisa Tatenda gets past one man, but tries from afar. Not a good ball. Missing the target, and goal kick to Donan van Bernard. 2 balls in the field of play, and the referee rightfully so, saying the goal kick should be retaken. And our center referee today is Makare Maka. First assistant is Pikisani Ngovu. Michael Zulu, the second assistant referee, and the fourth official is Owen Manenda, and Tabani Mokanjo is the match commissioner this afternoon. Goal kick quickly taken to Andrew Mbemba, the tall gangling defender from Highlanders. Now Ishe Mauchi, Donadan Bernard, long ball over the center circle, looking for Miguel Fidre, but headed away by Katsande. Watamsona, Mutudza, Charamba, Finds Tapera. Gets past one man. Chasing Ernest mark again. And safely collected by Mgonese. Was looking for quite counter-attack there, but the distribution not that good, Becky.
Yes, the distribution not that good, especially the resultant cross was a poor cross which was brought in. We should have done far much better. But we are the Warriors Select are doing extremely well. They are showing that they are superior in everything in terms of ball possession technique, which is being shown. They are superior, and they are really showing that they are ready to be intimidating the Defense Select.
Exactly, because I think you could tell even on paper that the Zimbabwe Select side should be stronger than this Zimbabwe Defense Forces team, because if you look at the Zimbabwe Defense Forces team, the bulk of the players, actually all of the players except only Emmanuel Chitauro, who is on loan to Yada FC, who is the only one in the Premier League. The others are playing in the second tier, that is in the unfashionable world of Division 1.
Yes, definitely there's a much difference, and at the moment the Warriors Select are showing that we are superior and they are doing very well. They need to make sure that they overrun their opponents to show that they are much superior, and they deserve also to be considered for the national team assignments which are coming in the near future.
Exactly, again, this is Giovanni Mutudza. And remember, he's calling for it. He gets it, finds Tapera, back to Mbemba, with a cross, headed away by Mutasa Prince, Mauchi Ishe, looking for Brian Banda. Andrew Mbemba now. Ishe Mauchi. Mbemba. Michael Charamba. Back to the goalkeeper Donovan Bennett. Farai Banda. Just number 3. The man from Manica Diamonds. Giovanni Mutudza. Donovan Bennett in possession now. Long one over the center circle looking for Miguel Fieldman. Dangerous play according to the referee, Magare Maka. Valentine Katsande behind it. Back to the center back. That is Chamunorwa Philip. Gwenese. Looking for Mushangwe Blessmore. Almost caught napping there by Timon Machope. And Warrior Select gain possession. But Tatenda Machisa for Department Forces here is now in possession. It's too much for Katsande. He couldn't get it. And it's a throw into this Select side. But you could see that the Select side is superior in all departments so far.
So far so good for the Warriors Select, and especially in midfield where Banda seems to be really dominating, and Mutudza complimenting him very well. And when they are going up front, they look to be very dangerous, and the defense forces defense needs to be very alert.
Definitely they need to be very alert. There is Alan Tawarwisa, but it's too long for him, and Donovan Bennett finds Farai Banda. Musona is calling for it, but he finds Miguel Walter Musona. Giovanni Mutudza. Back to Farai Banda. Mutudza. Brian Banda. Andrew Mbemba. Michael Charamba. Andrew Mbemba. Timon Machope loses possession, but regains it. Walter Msona, the captain. Farai Banda. Miguel Fieldman. Mutudza to Farai Banda. Fieldman from Bulawayo Chiefs. Losing possession to Valentine Katsande. Brian Banda. Crossfield pass. Looking for Michael Charamba. Mbemba is overlapping. Can he come across? Adenlo. But well defended by Chamunorwa Philip. Mbemba trying to recover there. More blessing Mushangwe. Chamunorwa Philip. Emmanuel Chitauro from Yada Stars. Trying to need some passes there, the defense select. Slight chance there, but Mauchi is there. Ishe Mauchi. Very resolute in defense. There he is. Michael Charamba losing the ball there, but wins a throw in. So for those who have just joined us, the Zimbabwe select side in all green attacking the city end here at Rufaro Stadium, the ceremonial home of football. And the Zimbabwe Defense Forces team in all red attacking the Mbare end. Becky, so far, Giovanni Mtuza, I think, detecting the midfield with his teammate there at FC Platinum, that is Brian Banda.
Yes, the two midfielders are doing very, very well. And also from the defense, they seem to be doing extremely well. So at the moment, we can't be complaining that the team is not playing. They are playing very well. What they just need to do is try to create as many chances as they can, because definitely when people come to watch football, they want to see the goals. That's what is very important.
Tatenda Muchisa. Can he come off the good cross? Nice one! But Donovan was equal to it. Beating Alan Tower, which are in the air there. Back to Muchisa Tatenda. This time overcooks his throw in. I think there Donovan Bennett there commanding his area very well, using height advantage because he's using his hands, but Alan Tauriso should use his head to score there, but he was beaten by the goalkeeper.
Yes, Donovan did very well. I think that it shows the experience which he has, and that was really a good save from Donovan. He was first to get to the ball.
Exactly, as Mauchi to Donovan Bennett, back to Mauchi. Losing possession. Tawar Wisalan is there. No, he missed it. Becky, can you believe it?
That was poorly done by Mauchi, and he was nearly punished. But Alan Tawarisa, he had all the chances to score, but unfortunately he couldn't put the ball behind the back of the net.
With the goalkeeper to beat there, he should have done better. Being the captain of the side, Alan Tawarisa, just number 10. I thought that was a goal written all over it. He should have scored from that range, and he missed the target just narrowly. And lucky for Mauchi, who is making his debut for the Warriors there. It was otherwise going to be a very bad day in office for him, a bad debut for him, conceding a goal after making that silly mistake at the back. But then they recovered. Machop, a good flick there, finds Miguel. This is Friedman Miguel. Can't find his way past Valentine Katsande. That should be a foul, but the referee said yes, finally he blows. And the first assistant referee raised his flag to indicate a foul to the Defense Forces select side. And remember, this is an exhibition match, a special event organized by the government as they prepare to unveil, to unleash a match to celebrate the dedication, bravery, and sacrifice of the Zimbabwe Defense Forces, offering the community an opportunity to come together and show their support. Becky, the stadium is packed to capacity here at Rufaro Stadium.
Yes, definitely. People are here to be celebrating the sacrifice which was done, as well as the role the military are playing in Zimbabwe, and everyone definitely having been told that the Zimbabwe Select are playing against the Defense Forces team. They have been here to say, let's watch and see how it is going to be.
Michael Tapera there had a chance to tease his marker, but he ended up with a horrible cross. I don't know if he was trying to shoot, was he trying to cross, but that was very, very horrible for him. There he is in your picture there, Michael Taramba, the star of the Warriors in South Africa when they played for the COSAFA with those two brilliant goals.
Yes, Definitely, he should have done far much better, because at the moment, the possession which the Warriors have, they need to turn it into goals or attempts to goals, where we should see the goalkeeper saving rather than to have a scenario where we are just having possession without attempted goal.
Blazes it over the bar. I'm sure the technique there laid, you can see there's Hamza Kimbo is wondering how he blazed it over the bar. I'm sure the technique laid, you could see that he leaned backwards instead of leaning forward inside the box.
Yes, poor technique from him. That was really a chance which he should have easily utilized. It should have been having the goalkeeper saving, unlike a scenario where he had to sky it over the bar.
I agree with you, coach, there, because the worst scenario we should have seen from Tatenda Machisa there should be a brilliant save from the goalkeeper. At least he should hit the target there, give the goalkeeper some work to do. There's Ananda Orgisa with some neat touches, but Mauche is there. Brian Banda. Tawarvisa again, but Banda clears the mess. Valentine Katsande chasing it. Keeps it in play. No, he can't. Throw into the Zimbabwe Defense Forces. Out of your picture, 2 balls in the pitch of play. There is the crowd here at Rufaro Stadium, filled to the brim. Machisa Tatenda. Emmanuel Chitauro finds more Blessing Mushangwe. Back to Mushangwe. Over the top. But Ishe Mauchi, very solid. Apart from that mistake which nearly costed the Zimbabwe select side, I'm sure he has done very well.
So far so good from Ishe. In football at times you make mistakes here and there, and also it's in the process of learning, and in learning at times you make 1 or 2 mistakes, but so far so good on the part of the young defender.
I agree with you, coach, there, because even when we played the World Cup qualifiers in South Africa, the last time out against South Africa, Munashe Garanganda made that silly mistake when he was trying to turn and lost possession. We were punished by South Africa. We considered a goal, but from there on, he did very well with every touch he made.
Definitely very well with every touch, and that on its own also ended up having him having another top team signing him, which is a sign that he's really a good player, but mistakes happen in football.
Exactly, I agree with you there, Coach Becker. And the referee there awarding a free kick to the Zimbabwe Defense Forces, quickly taken the wrong position. Referee is not happy. There is the Zimbabwe Defense Forces coach bellowing instructions. Cleared by Farai Banda temporarily. Katsande battling with Farai Banda. Throw into Zimbabwe Defense Forces. Valentine Katsande behind it. Finds Leroy Bennett. Some neat build-ups there by the Defense Forces. Good cross. Overcooked. Goal kick to the select side. Donovan Bennett behind it. Seems not to be in a hurry. There is the technical bench for the Warriors. Unijarida Jethro, the ZIFA technical director. It's 1 minute of injury time to be played already, Becky.
Yes, 1 minute to go to end the first half.
Free kick to the select side. And remember from Highlanders, leaving it for the goalkeeper, Donovan Bennett, quickly taken to Farai Banda. The Ngola men to Miguel. They're trying to look for Machope, but couldn't. Tawarvisa Alan. Danger for select side! What a miss by a whisker there. Should have been a goal. That should have been an equalizer. Leroy Bennett, the man who came up with that tantalizing cross inside the box, Harden Law, and just went over the bar with Bennett in, completely beaten. Leroy Bennett finds Emmanuel Chitauro. Need build up here from the select side. Another chance. Goes down inside the box. Half it up to for a penalty. Not given by the referee. Another chance there! Cleared! Last ditch tackle there by the Zimbabwe select side. There is the partisan crowd here at Rufaro. Filled to capacity. Bernard Donovan in your picture. Sigh of relief for him. He could have been beaten twice or three times today. But lucky for him, the defense forces are not as accurate as they should be. Miguel Fieldman. Foot over, steps over. But Valentine Katsande is very strong. So far the most outstanding player for this defense forces side. Leroy Bennett. Communication breakdown there. Michael Charamba. What can he do there? Finding no support there. Mutuza Johan. Farai Banda allows it to roll for a throw into him. Behind the throw is Farai Banda from Manica Diamonds. Just number 3. Brian Banda. Back to Banda. Michael Tapera. Machope. Timon. To the wrong man, was trying to look for his clubmate Walter Msona. Gonesa! Very skillful. The crowd loves every moment of it. The skillful goalkeeper, Lennon Gonese, the son of another former goalkeeper, Muzondi wa Gonese. Valentine Katsande. Tawarwisa Alan. Can they get an equalizer before the break? Another good cross, corner kick to the defense forces side. Referee Makare Maka looks at his watch. Can the gods finally smile at the defense forces? Leroy Bennett. Good cross, headed away. Back to Bennett Leroy. Katane Valentine overcooks it. Loses possession. Brian Banda. Machope scoring for it. He's too slow. That should be Michael Charamba. Good ball to Tuta! Inside the box. Loses it to Chamulora Philip. And the referee Makare Maka blows to end the first half. What an exciting match we are witnessing here. But that solitary strike from Timon Machope separates the two teams as we head for the break here. Zimbabwe Defense Forces 0. Zimbabwe Warriors Select Side 1. There is Walter Msona, the captain, with some bit of instructions to his teammates. And the match officials so far doing a good job. Half time here at the ceremonial home of football, Rufaro Stadium. A good goal. That was brilliant build-up from the select side. Wish if the newly appointed Warriors coach Mike O'Nees was here as we prepare to go down pitch side to join CNN Charles Mabika, Chief Justice Majavi and Bekim Pilonyoni for a half-time analysis. Join me at the start of the second half. When you resume the second half shortly, we cross over to our team at the pitch side there. They are waiting for the half-time analysis. Thank you very much for joining us.
Halftime here at Rufaro Stadium, and you will agree with me, hey, what a thriller, what a thriller. The Warriors select side leading by 1-0. The player they call Toro, Timon Machope, beating Lennon Gonese after some beautiful work down the right flank by the player they call Gunners. You remember him, Michael Tapera, who did wonders for us at the Kosafa tournament. He delivered, and Toro, Timon Machope, just slid it home. 1-0. But as you saw, the ZDF selector were dominating straight after that, and it could have been 3-1 right now, but they flubbed so many chances. Right, we've got Chief Justice Majavi and Bekimpilo B.N. Nyoni here. Remember, Chief Justice Arumane Warrior Select Inini Mpune Ndokomanyane ZDF. Chief Justice, it could have been 3-1 now for the side Rumana.
Yeah, I understand, you know, like especially in the last 5-10 minutes, they did very well. They were attacking with Michisa on the right, good crosses. They're doing well, you know. They started playing a normal game, passing, get the ball down and go forward. I've seen the Zimbabwe select now. They were not even knowing what to do. They started panicking. They're even now, the defense forces is controlling the midfield at the moment. Unlike in the beginning of the match. The ZIM select was doing well in midfield, but right now they are disjointed. So the defense forces is playing very good, and I agree, you know, they could have been 3-1 up, you know. Yeah, before the halftime they got 2 glorious chances, which is one over the bar. Yeah. But I think it's a good game as well.
Yeah. And Becky, these are the moments you will know as a coach that these are the moments that you might live to regret. Do you think that the ZDF select could regret these missed chances?
Yes, when you miss chances, definitely you will know that one day you might be punished, and in this case they might be punished. But I think what they can always say is, when we started we were a bit down and we were scored, but we raised up our game. We nearly got the equalizer. Unfortunately, they couldn't utilize the chances they created, but by the end of the first half, they were in total control of the game. That on its own means when they are coming back, they will have their tails up and try to make sure that they continue from where they left and try to get that important equalizer.
Correct. Well, the big names are in green and the little names are in red. That's the ZDF select. It's 1-0. Toro, Timon Machope, scoring the goal that matters so far. But what will happen in the second half? If you're just joining us, where the heck have you been? Because this has been a thriller right from the word go, and it should be, because the day that we are celebrating today is for those gallant soldiers, the sons and daughters, the men and women who protect the borders of this country with so much gusto, and we are honoring them today. 1-0. So, second half, Chief Justice, what do you think? Jethro Chemi, that's the head coach for the Warriors Select side. That's the technical director at ZIFA. What do you think he needs to do? Because God knows Morwira is on the bench. We know he can pull off the trick. McKinnon Mushore, the Highlanders linchpin, is also on the bench. Do you think he could be thinking about getting those two in there?
Yeah, I think so. You know, they are lacking balance. You know, they are not balanced, and you see at the back they are shaking. There's no that transition. the ball on the ground. You know, a normal ball passing to the next player, that's very difficult. You need someone who has got composure now, who can hold the ball, start from the back, and let's push forward. Going forward, let's get another goal to unsettle the defense forces, which have just rejuvenated. They are coming well. They are doing well. If they come back in the second half doing so well, I see a very difficult game for the Zimbabwe select. Yeah.
Right, just to tell you, the winners will take away a whopping $19,500, and the runners-up will take away $12,500. So that's plenty to play for, setting aside what we are celebrating this big day. Leroy Bennett, the number 2 for the ZDF select, Becky, has been putting on quite a show. But I think perhaps the most impressive player is the number 17 for ZDF select, that's Tatenda Muchisa, of course. He blew a chance over the bar. So what do you think Stephen Mapepa, staff 4, that's the head coach for the ZDF select, what do you think he needs to do now?
I think what he needs to do now is maybe the first 15 minutes, allow the team to go as it is and try to emphasize to them when they are facing the goal, let's be a bit more composed and try to make sure that you utilize whatever half chances we get. I think that is what is very important. Then maybe after 15 minutes, he might decide maybe to bring 1 or 2 players to try to make sure that they can have fresh legs and try to put as much pressure as they can on their opponents.
Right, remember, Chief Justice, 2-0 for the Zimbabwe Warriors select. I had 2-0 for the ZDF select, but I'm changing it because I chatted 2-0. 3-1 for the ZDF select. We didn't ask Becky, so what we're going to do now, we're going to go back, cross back to the commentary box and rejoin Shinola William Tingwa, who'll be joined by Becky Mpilonyona. We'll be talking to you at the end of the game. What a thriller! We hope that it continues just like that. The Zimbabwe Defense Forces Trophy final here at Rufaro. Let's go back to William Tingwa.
Welcome back to Rufaro Stadium, the ceremonial home of football. It has been 44 years since those brave men and women sacrificed their lives for the country's freedom, and we celebrate it here. The Zimbabwe select side kick off the second half, and I could see some wholesome changes made here by the technical advisor Jethro Hunidzarira. Rewind Musa from Highlanders now in goals, replacing Donovan Bennett. Blessing Kagudu. Kagudu from Herandaus. Junior Bunjira. Son to legendary Warriors forward Alois Bunjira. Playing for Caps United. God knows Murwira playing for Caps United as well. Now taking the centre back position. McLean Mshore has also come in, but I'm not sure who has he replaced. There is Blessing Kagudu from Erendaus, Junior Bunjira. Exciting youngster. Teasing cross. But ZDF recover. Can they find the equalizer? Kagudu Blessing. Find Bunjira. Nice turn. Trying to go past the gangling defender, but couldn't. Kagudu to Bunjira. He shoved off the ball. That's experience there from Chitauro Emmanuel. Mushangwe Blessmo. Back to Philip Chamunorwa. Into no man's land. Begimpilo Nyon is back from the pitch side. He's now back in the commentary box. Welcome back, Beggy.
Yes, definitely. for the Zimbabwe select, he decided that he gives everyone an opportunity to be playing, and as a result, you find there's a wholesome change which has been done to the Zimbabwean side, and we see how this is going to be affecting the way they are going to be playing.
And Tawarwisa with another chance there, keeper to beat, get all the chance to find the equalizer there, but he placed his effort over the bar.
That's a great opportunity which had been created by the Defence Forces select, but unfortunately Tawarwisa just missed, blazed over the bar rather than just trying to say, let me hit it on the ground and see how the goalkeeper is going to react.
And the crowd is stunned here, because they were expecting to see the net rustling there. But now, Zimbabwe Defence Forces couldn't find the equalizer. And now they're under pressure now. The select side now in possession. Junior Bunjira was calling for it at the far side. There he is. Last-ditch tackle there from the Defence Forces defender. A brilliant tackle to deny Junior Bunjira a sighted goal. Just number 19 is Colin Mulea. God knows Muruira. Now with the captain's armband. That means Wotamsona has been taken off. Again also Makinon Mishore. I'm sure Brian Banda, Joanne Mtuza, they've been substituted. I think it's almost the whole team, Becky.
Yes, definitely. It's a sign that the technical team wants to give opportunity to everyone who has been called. And I think it's a good idea because everyone has to show what exactly they can do.
Also consider that this is a practice match. It's a pity that there's not going to be any Chan games being played. Maybe because of CAF was saying their calendar is congested. And remember, we have the AFCON qualifiers starting as early as next month when they're going to play against Kenya, playing against Cameroon, all those games to be played at the Nelson Mandela Stadium in Uganda.
Yes, definitely there will be a lot of discussions which needs to be done on some of the players we are seeing today because they are the fringe players of the national team. One or two of them will make the national team definitely. So the way they will have played in the first half and the way they will have played those who have been given an opportunity to play in the second half of this game, definitely they need to impress as much as they can the technical team.
And also, Becky, you need to talk something about this goalkeeper, Riwad Musa. I'm sure when Arios Panda was dispossessed of his number one jersey by Rafael Pittis of Highlanders, then Pittis was called to go with the national team to Kosafa. Riwad Musa took over, and from there he hasn't looked back. I've witnessed him playing against Dynamos and also against Ngezi Platinum at the weekend. He's doing very, very well for Highlanders there.
Yes, he has done very well and deservedly has been rewarded for hard working, and he is now in this fringe team, which on his own tells you that if he's lucky, if he keeps on working hard, it won't be surprising to see him being part of the team which will be playing in the AFCON competitions.
And also noting that Jethro Hunidarira being the technical director at ZIFA there, I'm sure there's a lot of work to do to restructure our structures starting from the under 17, under 20, under 23s, because you could see most of the bulk of these players in this team, Junior Bunjira, Rewadi Musa, Timon Machope, those guys, they fit into the under 23 system.
Yes, definitely as the technical director, he has got a lot to be doing, because of late I've seen that they've already advertised the beginners courses, which is a sign that development is key, and they are trying to be reactivating, and we are hoping that we are going to be seeing structures the beginning of the coming month. Let's not forget there will be schools competitions for under 15s, and on Thursday they are going to be having, from Thursday to Saturday, they're having the final selects in Bulawayo, which is a sign that there's a lot of activities happening in terms of development.
Yes, we'll come back to that, Becky, as we see the defense forces there getting a free kick at the far end there. Hard and low inside the box, but it's cleared by select side. Yes, we're talking about the coaching course that has been advertised. I was also impressed by one thing, that they lowered the fees so that most who are willing or those who want to be coaches, they can afford.
Yes, affordability I think is what is key, because doing development is more, it's not business where you say I want to get as much money as I can, but they are trying to be saying we want to help those who want to develop and make sure that the product is affordable to everyone, because it's an opportunity to have more people participating in the courses and help in the development.
Exactly, I really agree with you there. As we witness them, Molea calling with a header, then finds Blessing Kagudu to Punjira Junior, but it was overcooked. He couldn't keep it in control. Throw it into the Zimbabwe Defense Forces. The scoreline is still here. It's still 1-0 in favor of the select side. Great chance there for Punjira. Unfortunately, he couldn't control it. He lost his footing there. Actually, it was not Bunjira. I couldn't pick it what it is. My apologies there. There's Kaguru Blessing from Herendaus, acted down by the referee plays on. Molea calling, considering a throw-in. Quickly taken there by Mutasa Prince. Chitauro Emmanuel with the high ball. But select sides. Getting back possession. That should be a foul. Yes, referee agrees. That's just number 5 is for the Warriors. I couldn't pick who it is again. For those who just came on, is it Gwatidzo or not Daisha?
Washington, player number 9.
Was Mapua Washington? Quickly taken, goal kick there by Gonesa Lennon. Murwira using his experience there. Back to the goalkeeper, Riwadi Musa. Clears the danger. Junior Bunjira fighting for possession. Won it. There's Junior Bunjira. He has been lively ever since he came on. Inside the box. But finally, he lost possession. Becky, you could see that young Junior Bunjira is very good, especially coming from the wings. Even for Caps United, he has been creating a lot of goals. But I think he's just lacking that physique.
Yes, physique might be a problem, but I think he has tried to make sure that he has got the pace, and also his crosses. Really has got very good crosses. I think he has created more chances for Caps United, and we hope that today we might see 1 or 2 chances being created again by him from the wings.
This defense forces right with a chance there. Good cross, corner kick. That was some good defending by the select sides. And the defense forces side get the first corner kick of the second half. Yes, talking of Junior Bunjira, one just hopes that he might just play like what his father used to do. A tearaway winger, a fast striker during his days. Corner kick wasted there, goal kick to the Warriors select side. Reward Musa behind it.
So far, I think Junior Bunjira has done well, and I want to believe that he will try to make sure he should play as Junior Bunjira, not his father, because if he wants to be in his father's foot, that becomes putting a lot of pressure on him. But so far, the boy has done well, and we are hoping he will keep on working hard so that at least he can also end up being in the national team as well.
Exactly. That's my hope as well, and everybody's wish that we have these exciting young players fitting into the national team system, into national team setups. Like if we have the under-17, the under-20s, the under-23s, that's where these young men should be playing. And I applaud Huni Zarira for calling the young man, because he has been doing well for Caps United. There's the select side, finding Bunjira. Junior Bunjira, can he come with a cross this time? Yes, it's overcooked, but finds a taker. Chance for the select side. Shot is blocked. Mulea calling. Tawarwisa Alan, the captain for the defense forces side. Kagudu Blessing for Herendaus. I think he's doing very well at that right back position.
Yes, so far he has done very well on the right side. I think what is very, very important is for him to make sure his defending is very good, and we want to see him going up as well and try to support in attack.
God knows Murwira. Now putting on the captain's armbands. And remember, he was the captain for the failed Kosafa Cup campaign, where everyone thought we had qualified, but agonizingly we bowed out at the group stage. Nice turn by the select side striker, Kagudu. The defense forces. This is Mutasa Prince. Leroy Bernard losing possession to Bunjira. Mulea. And out of your picture, the defense forces side prepared to make a double substitution. Just number 9 is coming out. That is Watson Edwards. He's been calling it a day. And coming in is just number 13, Shelton Marker. And number 12 is Peace Mwanza. And calling it a day is Kudakwashe Nyakudanga. Becky, if you're in the shoes of the Defense Forces Select coach, this substitution, double substitution, what does it mean here?
Yes, the double substitution shows that they want to get the goals, because they have been trying to get an equalizer, which has been really eluding them. So the next thing is to try to bring in maybe 1 or 2 players whom they think offensively they can help them to get that equalizer.
Exactly, bringing in a fresh pair of legs there. Throw into the Defense Forces side. Mushangwe more blessing behind it. He has been very good in defense there, thwarting some dangerous moves. Tawar Wisalen, a bit westifu. There is the substitute. Easily defended by the select side. Throw into the Zimbabwe Defense Forces. Scoreboard still reads 1-0 in favor of select side, the Warriors. And remember, those who has been selected in the Warrior select side, they are looking here to impress the technical team, because remember, our own Warriors will be playing Kenya early September in the Cameroon. Both of those matches been played at Nelson Mandela Stadium in Uganda. And Becky, any chances for the Zimbabwe Warriors qualifying for the AFCON 2025 in Morocco?
Yeah, I think a qualification should not be a question for Zimbabwe, because we have been qualifying for the AFCON, and anything less than qualifying, it's a failure on the part of the players, failure on the part of the technical team, failure on the part of the administration. So we should not be saying, are we going to be qualifying or not? We need to work so hard and make sure that we qualify, because we need to go to qualify and make sure that we go and progress to the next stages.
I agree with you, Coach, there. We definitely need to qualify, especially considering the last edition we couldn't compete following that suspension from FIFA when they accused the government of intervening in our football. And there is the Wadi Musa losing it, and lucky for him, his blushes had been cleared by that defender, God knows Murwira. And it's now marshaled all the way back to Lennon Gonese. And Lennon Gonese is another exciting goalkeeper. He's good at his feet. He's a very good goalkeeper. I don't know if there are any Premiership teams looking for his signature.
Yes, he has done very well as a goalkeeper, and I think he has been one of the key players for Black Rhinos to see them where they are in the northern region, and also in the campaign to make sure that they can be promoted. They needed a player like him.
There is Julia Bunjira. Gets past. More blessing Mushongwe. Good cross. Early enough. who's inside the box there. Twisting and turning inside. Back to Bunjira. Passes marker. Now, good cross! What a miscue! That should be 2-0. Confusion inside the box. Makinoni Mshore. Good defending by the Zimbabwe Defence Forces there, Becky.
Yes, good defending, but I think it was too many touches from the Zimbabwean side.
That should be a corner kick to the select side. Exactly inside the box there. Once you get a chance, you're just around the penalty spot area. There it is. Look at the slow motion there.
It's poor communication. I think this is mainly because the team has not been playing together for some time, and we are not surprised to be seeing this.
Exactly. You're not supposed to be seeing this. We should be seeing the net shaking there, or at least seeing the goalkeeper making a brilliant save or something like that. Give goalkeeper some work to do when he enters the box. Let's see how the corner kick is going to be taken here, as Zimbabwe select side still lead by 1-0 against the Zimbabwe Defence Forces side. Lennon Gonesa, a fighter cog in the Black Rhino setup for Nesbot Yabosaruchera. Just number 15 is Gwatizo Anotidaisha. Behind the corner kick, the first one in the second half for the select side. Poor corner kick taken there by Anotidaisha. Can he get the second bite of the cherry? They allow it to roll in for a throw-in to the select side. And behind is Kagudu Blessing. Junior Bunjira throwing to the Warrior select. Blessing Kagudu behind it again. Half-hearted appeals for a penalty. Referee had none of it. Kagudu Blessing. Well defended there by Mushangwe Mo Blessing. Throw into the Warrior select. God knows Murugiza leaving it for Kagudu. Wuni Darira is not happy, belling some few instructions out of your picture. Junior Bunjira gifted possession. Good ball by Bunjira. Block inside the box. The substitute. Number 12 is Peace Mwanza. Prince Mtasa. Mwanza Peace. That was a wrong ball there by the Defence Forces, and Ruwadi Musa says thank you. Ever since he came on, he hasn't been tested. The Iboso goalkeeper. He has been doing very well for Kelvin Kaindu's side. Murira God knows. The man they call Zizu. Chest control by the Warriors forward there. William Manondo, the veteran, finds Bunjira. Acres of space. Good cross to Manondo. He should be offside now. Becky, we're talking of how fast Junior Bunjira is, and you can see his crosses there, picking out William Manondo inside the box.
Yes, the young man is doing very, very well, and is causing a lot of problems for the defense side, left side. But he's done very well so far. I think he just needs to be complimented by the strikers, because the crosses which he is bringing, they are very good crosses, which strikers should compliment by making sure that they score those goals.
And there is Stephen Mapepa, the coach for the Zimbabwe Defence Forces side. He's from Chapungu. And Junior Bunjira doing very well to follow in his father's footsteps. Remember, his father was called by Reinhard Fabish in the dream team when he was still at Prince Edward High School.
Yes, the young man is doing very well, and I think if he keeps on doing like this, definitely he might find himself being part of the national team who will be playing for the AFCON come September.
Let's hope that should come as we wish here. We need these exciting youngsters, and getting the exposure to play with the national team is a great opportunity. Chance there for the Defence Forces. Good by Kagudu, who is defending very well. But who needs a selection? There is the technical team. Not much complaints for it. Is it, Becky?
There's not much complaining. And I think also what is very, very important is that he realized that all the 22 players who have been called in, they need to be given an opportunity to play, and definitely they got equal time to be playing, and that on its own is very, very good. And I think they can show what they feel they can show, and this opportunity is a great opportunity which has been afforded these boys, because that on its own shows the coach is not more worried about winning but trying to say, let's give opportunity to these players.
Exactly, we should have a team ready. That is, if the Chan competitions are to be played, the Kosafa Primas to be played, and you also need some players from the local contingent who complement the foreign best players when they are called in. Advantage being played, but the referee later realized that there was no advantage, and he was a free kick to the Zimbabwe Defense Forces. That's about 20 or so meters from the reward Musa's goal. And the medical staff has been called upon. Let's hope there's nothing serious there. Yes, that was a crunch tackle. And so far we haven't seen any cards being produced by the referee. That is Magare Maka.
I think that's a sign that the match is being played in a friendly way. Although it's competition, but in a friendly way.
Exactly, that's what we love, and that's why we are here. We are not yet to witness any nasty injuries to players, because remember, some of these, they rely on this sport, they rely on playing football. That's where their bread is buttered. So if one gets injured, it might be career-threatening injury, which is not good. I always cry, Becky, when you have some very good midfielders who lost their careers. Johannes Ngozo, Samson Chorua, Desmond Maringwa. Remember those players, good midfielders, whose careers were threatened by those serious injuries they suffered.
Yes, definitely serious injuries. And we are seeing some changes from the Defense Forces Select.
Yes, there's some changes there. I could see getting ready to come in for the Select side is Mahodobi Maktonomi, just number 7. 11 is Kesa Clement. Double substitution again. And calling it a day was just number 2, one of their bright stars. That was Leroy Bennett. Was very, very good. There is a dangerous free kick. A team effort. No problem for Reward Musa. Quickly throws it to Bunjira Jr. I think there he should have played Kagudu. He lost possession. Makino Nimshore now. The referee blowing late. But that was not a head injury, but maybe he's seen that the injury is a bit serious. Since this is a friendly match to Kagudu, he allows him to recover, and it's going to be a drop ball there. Mulea Colin gaining possession. Nasty challenge again, but referee says play on Manondo. The Kasoloka Premier League top goal scorer William Manondo. That should be a corner kick to the Select side. And the referee is allowing the injured player to be attended to. I still need to figure out who is injured there, lying in agony. Mulea helps him to get up. That was a very late tackle. As you see the action again. Corner kick to the Warrior Select side. If you just joined us, where were you? Zimbabwe Select side in all green. The Zimbabwe Defense Forces in all red. Another corner kick, and the referee is making sure that the defender is 10 yards back. headed away, out of danger. Defense forces side, looking for the substitute, Maholobi McTonomy. All by himself, looking for support. Can he get his way past the defender? No, he can't. And it's cleared away emphatically. Philip Chamunor, what to Lennon Gonese, the goalkeeper. Long ball looking forward to McTonomy. McTonomy showing possession now. They're looking for Junior Bunjira, but it's too weak. And he couldn't reach him, but the young man is fighting possession, won it. Manondo, can he find Bunjira? Dispossessed. McTonomy. Free kick to God knows Murwira, using his experience there to shield the ball and one possession as he was impeded. That was the referee there, backpedaling. I don't know how he was doing it. That is making the crowd feeling excited here, Becky.
Yes, definitely shows that the referee wants to show that he's fit and he's following what exactly is happening.
Fitness levels of referees, match officials is very important. Especially when you go to officiate at major tournaments. You'll be tested of this fitness. Long throw in taken by Zimbabwe Defense Forces. Scoreboard still reads 1-0 in favor of the Zimbabwe Warrior Select side. Timon Machope with an early strike in the first half. About 30 minutes played in the second half. 15 to go. And I'm told if this match ends in a deadlock, it will go straight into penalty shootouts. Gonese Lennon, halfway line, the goalkeeper. The long ball crossfield pass finds no takers. But the defense force is fighting for possession at the far corner there. And finally wins a throw in for the defense forces. That's good fighting by the striker. Number 15 is Mushangwe Mo Blessing. High ball inside the area. Riwayat Musa collects the loose ball inside the box. That is the advantage of having an alert goalkeeper inside the box, Becky.
Yes, definitely. Riwayat has done well so far. So far, so good. And you can see that he wants to make sure he sees where the ball is.
And the referee blows to end this match. It has been played 30 minutes each half. Maybe it's because of the technical fault suffered here at Rufaro Stadium. There is no electricity. That's why we delayed bringing you this live match to you. As we now prepare to go to the pitch side for the post-match analysis. CNN Charles Mabika, Chief Justice Majavi, and Bekim Pilonyoni is making his way down the stairs to the pitch side there. There is your picture, the match officials. Makare Maka, Zulu. And it's full time at the ceremonial home of football. Zimbabwe Warrior Select side 1. Zimbabwe Defense Forces side 0. Timon Machope from Simbabora with the all-important strike in the first half. And I'm sure Jethro Hunijarira was satisfied with the performance of his side. I'm sure he has taken the notes to pass on them to Michael Nees, the newly appointed Warriors substantive coach, has been given a 2-year contract. We're still waiting for his work permit, which is work in progress. And as we prepare, Charles Sien and Mabika is waiting for us for the post-match analysis. Justice Majavi is there, and I can see Bekim Pilonyami has just arrived. He's coming from the commentary box. And I'm sure first it will be Chelsea and Mabika with Jethro Hunidzarira with an interview to the coach. And it will be exciting to see what he will do. He was the coach today. He's the ZIFA technical director. He has a lot of work to do. He was based in Botswana before being appointed by the Normalization Committee chairman and his team, Lincoln Mutasa. As you can see, the select side, the Warriors there with the fitness.
Well, the chances that the ZDF select side missed, they have now lived to regret them because they could not get back into it, and it stayed like that, 1-0. Toro Timon Machope, the guy who plays for Simba Bora, getting what turned out to be the priceless winner. Well, I'm joined now by the victorious head coach of the Warrior Select side. He's a guy who knows all about winning. He was in the great Zimbabwe Saints side way back in 1988. That clinched the Zimbabwe League title. He was a gritty midfielder. Jethro Chemi Hunidzarira. Well, coach, congratulations. And, well, coach, I must confess to you, I was backing the ZDF select side. I must confess to you. So the congratulations are not really sincere. But well done. So what was behind, you know, we saw you change the whole side at halftime. What was the sentiment behind that?
Yeah, it was because, you know, it was an emergency. We asked players to come in. So we needed every player to play.
Okay.
So this is why we actually made a request that if they can allow us so that they all play. Because, you know, they traveled all the way from their teams. The teams made a big sacrifice letting them come in. So we didn't want to overload them by playing them a full game. So at least 45 minutes for each person. And then all the players, they play and we all see them. It was also to give everybody a chance to be seen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you will know that Chemi Hunidzarira is also the technical director at ZIFA. Now, Chemi. Oh, by the way, Chemi is his nickname. Real name is Jethro. Chemi, Michael Nis, the new Zimbabwe Warriors head coach, was he watching this game from anywhere in the world before he comes here?
Yeah, he was saying he will be watching from where he is.
All right.
And I think he does because he is following our games.
All right.
Yeah, yes.
You see the wonder of technology. He was watching this through ZBC TV, of course. So getting a chance to see all the Warrior Select side. So this side here, more or less the side that played at the COSAFA tournament with a few additions. It was very exciting. We saw some exciting play. And what do you think this augurs for Zimbabwe football in the future?
No, I think we are trying to take care of what we have. This was a continuation of the COSAFA team. So we thought, let's bring the COSAFA team, the guys from Dynamos and Gaze who are not in, and then we beef up with our own local guys. So it was just to give them a chance and let them play. So for us, it was an opportunity for them to showcase.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Congratulations. Please invite me for the party.
Definitely we have.
Right, Chemi Hunidzarira, the victorious coach, technical director at ZIFA. Now, I'm joined by the coach who saw his charges squander or miss all those chances in the first half. He is the head coach of the Zimbabwe Defence Forces Select side. We call him Staffo. He's Stephen Mapepa. Staffo. In the first half, well, I must say, danganchi manya newe ne team yako. Well, Staffo, those chances in the first half, do you regret them?
Sure, Charlie. Not first half, even second half.
Even second half.
Yeah, we got that chance again. You know, the guys were not that precise. If it had been that they were precise at the goal, we could have won almost 4-1.
Okay. Yeah.
But I'm good for the boys. Okay. These are Division 1 guys playing our national squad. Most of the guys who are playing in this national squad, they play in the Premier. Yeah. And I'm happy with the guys.
Okay. We heard you there saying to the guys at halftime, Musaro enehana. Listen, kanganwa ikuti my Warriors. That should have spurred them on, because we saw them again coming out, all guns blazing in the second half.
Sure, Charlie. Of course, at the halftime, I have to tell them that no, guys. You could see now, after 15 minutes, you were now in the game. So there's nothing to lose here. Be yourself and enjoy the game. And that's why they go back and they did it well.
Okay. Well, Coach, tough luck, but congratulations. What a good show from the guys.
Thanks, Charlie.
Travel well. Right, that was Staffo. Stephen Mapepa, the head coach of the ZDF Select side. What we're going to do now, we're going to join the presentation side, of course, the Zimbabwe Warriors Select side, walking away with a whopping $19,500, and the ZDF Select will take home $12,500. Let's join William Mtingwa in the commentary box as we run through the presentation.
And now it's time for the trophy presentation. There is the losing team, the Zimbabwe Defense Forces in red there, Lennon Gonese, the unlucky man who has been doing very well, good with his footwork, good with his hands. And they're losing here by 1-0 as we prepare for the trophy presentation and the medals here. High-ranked officials from the Zimbabwe National Army preparing to hand over the medals. First is the match officials. Magare Maka was the center referee, Michael Zulu, and the Pikisani Ngovu. Fourth official, Owen Manenda, and the match commissioner, Tabani Mkanjo. Receiving their medals, the match officials there. The fourth official, Owen Manenda, and now Tabani Mkanjo, the match commissioner. Alan Tawarwisa, the captain of the Zimbabwe Defense Forces, now receiving his loser's medal. And the team in the red now, Gonese Lennon, the goalkeeper. A vital cog in Nelson Yabosaruchera's Black Rhinos in Division 1, fighting for promotion. Tight rest there. Moors for Floyd Mtasa. Scotland, newly appointed Genesius Mangombe Kaka, also in the running. 4-horse rest there in the Northern Region Division 1. Fighting for the sole ticket in the Premiership. As we continue to witness the Defense Forces getting their medals there. They played their hearts out, because considering that all of these players except one player, Emmanuel Chitauro, is playing for Yada, who is at loan there. The rest are playing in Division 1. That is the second tier of the Zimbabwe Premiership. Zimbabwe Soccer. And now the technical staff of the Zimbabwe Defense Force is now receiving their medals. Led by their coach Stephen Mapepa, assistant coach Charles Mutero, Calvin Mutero amongst them. The team doctor, another Mutero, goalkeepers coach Malvin Moyo, fitness trainer Stephen Majingi. And the team manager, Prista Mwashaireni. They all got their medals. Now we are waiting for the winners. And the select team preparing to come and receive their, and the player of the match. That is Michael Tapera from Manica Diamonds. He has been voted as the player of the match today for his creativity and that assists as he's been presented with a trophy there. Michael Tapera, remember him for those 2 brilliant goals at Kosafa. And the rest of the team, God knows Murwira, Andrew Mbemba, Donovan Bennett, God knows Murwira, with the captain's armband after Walter Msona was substituted. Donovan Bennett, the goalkeeper, was there in the first half, receiving his winner's medal. He's from Chicken Inn. Brian Banda. Now Junior Bunjira, an exciting winger. Bright future for the young man. The son of former Warriors legend Alois Bunjira. Also played for Cape United, but remember Alois Bunjira started playing for Derry Tornadoes under Vislav Grabowski and went to Blackpool and then finally ended up at Cape United. Played for the Warriors as a 17-year-old when he was called by the late Reinhard Fabisch in the Dream Team. He was still a schoolboy at Prince Edward. Michael Charamba of Chicken Inn as well. Riwadi Musa, the goalkeeper from Highlanders, was given a good run in the second half by the coach of the day, Jethro Hunidarira. And now we have the technical staff of the Warrior Select team taken to the podium to receive their winner's medal. Amongst them, Abraham Baiwa, a former first best forward at Highlanders Iboso. Gochera, the team manager. They are all receiving their winner's medal. And now, time to lift the trophy. Is it going to be God knows Murwira, or is it going to be Walter Msona? Alan Tawarwisa, the captain of the losing team, receiving his winner's check, the team's winner's check. That's the prize money for the losers. Alan Tawarwisa was the captain, and now God knows Murwira. Zizu. The trophy being presented to the man we call Zizu, God knows Murwira. And it's been lifted up in celebration mood. The Warrior Select squad and the Murwira will be hoping to be part of the Zimbabwe squad that will be playing Kenya and Cameroon in early September. Remember, those matches will be played in Uganda at the Nelson Mandela Stadium. It's because Kenya will be hosting Zimbabwe in the first match. It doesn't have a certified stadium by CAF, same as Zimbabwe. So we'll play our home match against Cameroon there. I think that was a good decision by the ZIFA Normalization Committee as the winners pose for a photo there. Because I'm sure for the logistics of traveling here in Africa it's a bit complicated. Because after playing Kenya, I'm sure on the 2nd of September, they will need to play Cameroon on the 6th of September. So instead of wasting much time traveling to another venue, it would not be our home venue. It would be wise to stay put in Uganda and use the same stadium they would have played Kenya. They'll be used to it, remember. Donovan joining the celebrations there. Murwira kissing the trophy. And they're now celebrating and bursting into song. What an exciting match here. That marked the celebration of the Zimbabwe Defense Forces, bringing us together, bringing the community together to celebrate the dedication,
Well, they are going to be
bravery and sacrifice of the brave men